Welcome to the Best Things Podcast. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Don't forget to follow us on all the socials at Best Things Pod as well. Now, here are your hosts, Craig and Aaron.
Hello, Internets. Welcome into the Best Things Podcast. My name, Craig. His name, Aaron. We're in the middle of October. It's a great time to be alive. But as we decided last week, not necessarily the best month.
It's not the best month.
It's close, though. it's a per month. It was the best month for me for a hot minute. But welcome to the show, everybody. If you're brand new here, we're glad you're here. Thanks for joining us. We're just two dudes who talk for like an hour and a half, somewhere in there, about the most random things you can think of. And we help decide. We're the deciders about what it is that you need to know about.
Sometimes it's useful. Most of the time it's not.
By the way, if you're watching on video, go cop the merch, baby.
Yeah.
Go get yourself a Best Things hoodie. Super soft, very comfortable, and all the proceeds go toward us. So go help provide us. We have kids. We have small infant little babies, and we need them to have a Christmas this year. Okay, we're today we're back in our most comfortable lane, wouldn't you say, Aaron?
Oh, definitely. Yep.
We love talking about food, and this episode was birthed out of a conversation my family had. We had this a few months ago. We were out to dinner one day, and I was with my parents, my brother, his family. And we were sitting there, and they I think, I don't remember who it was that asked for extra lemons for something, for their drink or something like that. And the question got brought up, what do you think's better, a lemon or a lime? And then we went off on a conversation the rest of the meal about, like, you know, there's more uses for this or that, and we just tried to keep listening. And it's like every 5 minutes the conversation would shift somewhere else.
Yeah.
And we bring it right back because you think of different stuff. And I thought, well, let's make this a podcast episode then. Before we get into it, do you have a favorite? Is there one in your mind you think is going to take this home?
I hope so.
Do you?
Yep.
Okay.
There's one that I do prefer.
Okay. Well, we're going to get into that.
I think.
Yeah. You also thought December was the best month, or September.
It's September.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to figure this out, and we've done these versus episodes before in different ways. Sometimes we've kind of picked a side, sometimes we've just listed the stuff. Do you have a particular, do we want to take different teams, or we just want to let the math?
Yeah, I don't have a strong team to support here.
Okay.
I am in favor of the best one.
Oh. So if one wins, that's just the one you have to use from now on?
Yes. Yeah.
For everything.
I can live with that.
Okay. Well, we're going to get into it right about now. Here we go.
Before we can figure out the best thing, we have to talk about all the things. It's time for the thing about the things.
Do you have interesting fruit facts today?
I don't have many.
Oh, okay.
I've got a couple pulled up here, some just interesting uses for them.
Okay.
But I don't necessarily have a ton of like.
Okay, I thought you were going to tell us like who invented a lime.
God, I think, invented the lime and the lemon.
What year they were first used?
Do you have interesting facts?
I have absolutely nothing of interest today.
So this is going to be a great podcast, y'all. I don't have facts. He's got nothing interesting. I do want to know, okay, if you're listening to this or watching this wherever, if we post this on the socials at Best Things Pod, or if you're listening to this on a podcast platform, tell us in a review or something like that, or on YouTube. Let us know in the comments. Like, what is your preferred fruit? Okay, regardless of the application, like if you could only pick one of these, which one would it be? Because I'm very curious to know your reasonings why. And so, Aaron, before we get into this, I'm going to ask you, which one is it? Which one is your go-to? If you got to pick one, which one's going to be?
Lime.
Lime.
Yeah.
I think I'm team lime also.
Wow.
I'm sitting there and going, I don't, when I'm cooking, I'm using limes way more than I am lemons.
Yeah. I typically I use a lot of lime in our cooking, but I think it's because of the type of food that we're cooking.
I was about to say, do you think it's because,
I think that the cuisine that you are picking from the world map determines whether or not you're using lemons or limes.
Yeah. Because
And I don't think they're interchangeable.
In a slim margin on the pie chart, I think they could be interchangeable, but it's very slim.
Right.
Because you're probably making more Mexican,
Yeah.
and that they lean heavily toward lime.
Mexican, Caribbean,
Asian.
Asian.
Mm-hmm.
All of those. Now, we do cook a considerable amount of Italian stuff, but it's usually not the Italian or Mediterranean stuff that has a lot of lemon in it.
Yeah.
But
Even a lot of American stuff, I feel like uses a lot of lemon. You're not going to use a lime much on beef at all, or a lemon rather on beef at all.
okay, I don't think so. One of the guys that I like to follow on YouTube that does cooking is a guy by the name of Cowboy Kent Rollins. And he just put out a video a couple of days ago about how he always uses lime juice on protein, steak, pork, chicken, because it's a natural tenderizer.
Right.
And so he said, he's not soaking it in it so much that you're going to taste that flavor come through, but he puts it on the surface of the meat and allows it to sit there for a while, and he uses just enough that it works as a tenderizer for the meat, without really flavoring it.
Yeah. You think of different flavors like chili lime, is used a lot.
Yeah.
Garlic and lime used a lot.
I think lime is having more of a moment right now on the food scene than lemon is.
That's a great, because you can look back at history. It sounds like, you're in your 1990s, 1980s, and maybe even earlier, lemon was used a lot. Lemon pepper chicken,
right?
Huge lemon meringue pie and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Lime is having a moment here. So let's just get into it. Do we want to start with one or the other? Or
well, the one interesting tidbit that I did have to lead with today, was, a couple of centuries ago, there was that epidemic of scurvy that went around. Big problem for sailors.
Yes.
So one of the cures for scurvy was citrus.
True.
And the British Navy brought all sorts of citrus fruit on board, but a lot of it was lime. And so the British Navy, the sailors got the nickname of limeys.
Oh, really?
And I've heard that nickname many times and didn't really understand the connection.
Yeah.
But then after I saw that, I was like, okay, yeah, limeys.
Limeys. That makes sense. The question remains, do we want to go one or the other? We want to talk each different food items or different uses and talk about each individual uses, like drinks and foods and desserts, or do we want to go one or the other? Or just popcorn as chaotic as we can go?
I think let's have a little structure to it.
Okay.
Let's, I don't know where you want to start, but let's group them. I say we do them in, drinks and savories and sweets.
I like that. Let's do that. All right, so let's start with drinks then. We both said drinks first, so we'll start with drinks. And just a reminder to those listening, maybe for the first time, if at any point in today's episode we want to add one of these things to our bracket, because we bracket these things out at the end to determine a winner, we just hit that button right there, and it gives a Taco Bell and adds it to our bracket, whichever one we want. That's the sound. That was a little loud. So without further ado, lemon versus lime. Drinks, there's really two big ones that come to mind, a lemonade or a limeade.
The AIDS.
The AIDS.
Let's get some AIDS.
We talked about we were pro lime. I think I like oh wow, you're going for lemonade.
Lemonade. Put it on the board.
It's funny. We both started out lime.
We like limes the best right now. Let's start lemonade.
Where do you want it?
Give it number 3 on my spot. Okay. I have been on a real lemonade kick this summer. I have found the best lemonade recipe.
Oh, we started out slow and quiet. We're coming in hot right now with lemonade.
I tell you, I mean, it sends shivers down my spine. It's so good.
You've told me about this recipe.
I can taste it right now. It's hitting me right back there in the lemonade glands. It is so good.
Full of sugar, isn't it?
Shout out to, well, probably. Actually, I cut the sugar back in the recipe some. But shout out to Chef John of all recipes. He's one of the OGs, kind of on the food scene, especially doing YouTube. But look up Chef John's State Fair Lemonade, and it is absolutely phenomenal because it does one special thing. We've made homemade lemonade in the past, and we all just, fresh lemon juice, sugar, make a simple syrup, whatever. But he goes above and beyond because that lemonade that you get at the state fair or maybe at a ballpark, there's just something special.
It's like popcorn in a movie theater. There's something different that makes it so good.
Yes. And I have tried the state fair lemonade recipe with limes.
Oh, really?
And I didn't think that the result was as good as the lemonade. So that's why I'm taking lemonade over the limeade.
Because lemons are just, they're sourer.
Limes have a little more natural sweetness to them.
It's toned down just a little bit more.
There's more acid in lemon than there is in lime.
Lemon's got that punch, man.
Yes.
It just gets you. And you're right. It is back there. It's back in the glands that just make you go,
that good. Pucker. like a warhead.
Yeah,
almost,
exactly.
That citric acid. But the key to this lemonade is peeling the rind. Don't get the pith. Get that lemon.
Which is tricky.
Rind.
It can be tricky.
There's a little art to it. But get that lemon rind. You're not zesting it in a little strip. You want to use like a vegetable peeler and get the big shards of lemon rind. And then you're going to take the sugar that goes into the lemonade and you're going to mix it with the lemon rind and you're going to let it sit covered up on the counter for 12 to 24 hours. And it gets really oily. And it's something like oleo osacrid or something like that. It means like oily sugar.
Hallelujah.
Something like, But it pulls all that natural oil out of the lemon rind, infuses with the sugar. Then you take your hot water, pour it over the lemon rind and the sugar, let it steep for about 5 minutes, and it pulls all that extra lemon flavor out of the rind. So you're getting the lemon flavor without really the extra sourness of the juice. So it just sends the lemon flavor through the roof.
Interesting.
It's amazing. We've made it probably 4 or 5, 6 times this summer, and it was just so good. And I don't know, just lemonade on a hot day.
It hits different.
I like a limeade. Okay.
Yeah, but usually you're not going to drink a limeade by itself.
It's usually got Sprite,
cherry, strawberry. It's got to have something.
Another thing with
other
it.
Fruit. Yeah. Lemonade is solo, and you can do frozen lemonade also. Very very good.
And lemonade is just so nostalgic.
Yeah.
From like a kid. I mean, I had a lemonade stand when I was a little kid.
Well, of course, we all did.
I didn't have a limeade stand.
That's true. What would happen if you did just have a limeade stand?
I'm kind of tempted to try one and see.
People would come up so confused, right? They wouldn't even think
lemonade?
They wouldn't think anything of it until they tasted it. Like they would say L-aid and go, okay, this is lemonade, and they would taste it and something would be off. Lemon is it's a lemonade or lemon juice is often used in like punches as well. You add that to give it a bite. You give it that tang, that sourness in there as well. When I think of this, I don't think it's too controversial. You're probably going to disagree, but lemon in other drinks also. Which you're a lemon and tea fan.
Oh, I
aren't
love
you?
lemon in my tea.
See, I don't like lemon in my tea, but I will enjoy occasionally a lemon Coke
Oh yeah.
or a lemon. Okay, you're really gonna hate this. Lemonade and coffee.
Gosh, what? You just ruined it.
Yeah, an Arnold.
What?
An Arnold Palmer, but with coffee.
That sounds like the worst thing I've heard of.
It's weirdly good. It's weirdly.
Why would you even try that?
You got it because I'm a coffee dude. I love coffee. There's a place in Little Rock that I had for the first time, and they just set up there. It was a coffee place, and big bowl there was Arnold Palmer, and it was espresso and lemonade, cold. Okay, this
What
is not
does
a
it even
hot
taste
drink.
like?
It tastes like lemonade and coffee.
That doesn't sound good.
It was great. I loved it. It was really refreshing.
Have you replicated it?
I have. I haven't quite gotten to how they made it. I've tried it. Starbucks will let you. I mean, this tells you it's become a little bit mainstream, but when you get a cold brew coffee or an iced drink of some kind, especially during the summer, Starbucks will let you add lemonade to it. It's different. It's odd, but it's weirdly good.
Is there anything in the lemon lime drink category that is superior to lemonade?
Oh, not even
Just
close.
straight up lemonade.
Not close.
Sprite,
It's hands down. Ooh, that's both. It's best of both worlds.
7-Up.
Still not better than just pure lemonade.
See, we talked about this, I think, in our soda episode. I choose 7-Up over Sprite because it leans to the lime side,
Yeah,
and I like that flavor better.
yeah.
But still,
Because you've got those. You've got Mountain Dew has lemon lime flavoring in it. Sierra Mist, RIP, right? Because they don't make it anymore. They switched
Starry.
to Starry now. Squirt.
Oh,
Sunkist,
Squirt. Yeah. That's
Mellow Yellow.
grapefruit.
Does it really?
Yeah, Squirt's grapefruit.
I didn't know that.
Fresca. Grapefruit.
Yeah, there's a lot of lemony lime. Okay, let's talk about lemon lime Gatorade.
It's one of my favorite flavors.
Do they have just a lemon?
I don't think so. I think it's lemon.
It's just lemon
I
lime.
think it's lemon lime.
I do know Gatorade also made a lime and cucumber Gatorade.
That was bad.
That was so bad.
I hated it.
It was so bad. But lemon lime Gatorade, it's your favorite?
No, it's not my favorite. Blue's my favorite.
Yeah.
But lemon lime would be probably second.
Really? I don't like it.
To me, it's got it tastes saltier than some of the others.
It smells too much like pine sol to me.
It reminds me of being sick as a kid and drinking it. And I don't know, there's just that nostalgia factor that's like, ooh, it tastes good.
I can't do it.
Now, if you want to talk about something that smells like pine sol, that's Pepsi. Pepsi always smells it's got like a pine sol scent to it.
What?
Yeah.
Really? I've never gotten
That's what my
that.
mom's always said.
That's so funny.
So I smell that. But I'll enjoy some lime in my Pepsi or some lime in my Coke or some lemon. Either one of those.
I don't know
is
that I've
fine.
done lime in a soft drink like that before.
And I think they both had a lime
I
version
think
for a
you're right,
while.
Yeah. Okay, let's backtrack a little bit. Lemon and tea. Do you do lime and tea?
No. I mean, I have done it, and it's just, I don't know. Like I said, most of the time I don't think they're interchangeable.
Yeah.
They have a different flavor profile.
Do you drink hot tea, right? Occasionally?
Yep.
You put
Lime doesn't go in that.
You put lemon though?
That's going to be lemon.
Do you do honey with it if you're going to do
Occasionally.
Yeah. See, when I do that, it gives it a weird taste for me.
It has lemon in it?
Lemon and lemon and honey, especially. Probably because my first introduction to that combination of lemon and honey was like in some kind of a cough medicine, and so it just gives me that kind of vibe. So I can't do it now. If I want to drink hot tea, it's usually just straight up plain hot tea.
I'm using a honey lemon
No.
of these. They're very good.
So I mean, obviously you can use these. Do you think this is its most used form factor is in drinks?
Lemons or limes?
Yeah, just both citrus like this. And
Probably. I mean, limes are used in a ton of drinks, mostly alcoholic drinks.
I was about to say, neither one of us drink.
No, but it's the essential citrus fruit at the bar. I mean, they're going through a ton of those.
Yeah, because
Margaritas,
yeah,
number one.
yeah. You can tell
We don't know a lot
you can
about
tell
this.
We
you know,
don't.
or-
This is not our world. What is the martini? They'll be in martinis. I know a lot.
Yeah, little rind.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Usually, if you want what you order it with a twist, right? Because you get the.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
We're out of our depth on that.
Sure. that one a Corona with lime.
Yeah,
See that a lot.
yeah. With the whole sunset into it, or
Uh-huh.
something. I don't know. We're out of our depth on it. Okay, so let's venture away from drinks then. Oh well, hold on. There was one more. I kept wanting to bring this up, and there was never an opportunity. One of my favorite lemon drinks is lemon and ice cream blended. A frosted lemonade.
Okay.
Have you ever had this?
Nope. I know Chick-fil-A's got one.
They have one. I've recreated it. It's really good. Very, very good. Highly recommend it. So if you like a frozen lemonade, the dairy cuts down the tartness just a little bit, but it's very, very good.
So it's not lemonade; it's just straight lemon juice.
I'm not sure how they make
Okay.
it. I used lemonade when I made it, so I just took. It was basically like a Coke float,
Okay.
but just substitute the Coke with lemonade. I don't know how they're doing
I'd try
it, but that's how I did it. It was very, very good.
Vanilla ice cream, I assume.
Yes.
I don't want a chocolate. I mean, I guess you could do strawberry.
Yeah, you could. You could do. You do citrus and mint.
Yeah.
I don't know that the chocolate though, and that chocolate mint would work as well. I'm tempted to put that on the list, but I'm gonna hold off for a little bit. Okay, going away from drinks now, beverages. What's give us the next category?
Let's do savory.
Savory.
Yeah.
Okay. I am of the opinion. I think lime is used more in savory than lemon. Am I off there, or do you think it's pretty equal?
I would say it's got to be pretty equal. It just depends on what the cuisine is that you're eating.
When I think of lemon, my first thought is seafood.
Yes.
Because that seems what for me when I think that's what it's used the most as.
I mean, I love lemon with seafood, but I love citrus in my food, and you don't.
No, hold on.
You're a citrus hater.
No, I'm not a citrus hater. What I have said is I just don't use it as much as you do. I feel like you are a little overboard sometimes with the citrus.
If I'm eating seafood, I'm going to put citrus on it. Are you?
Not often,
Okay.
because I like the seafood.
So do I. But the citrus is an integral part of it
I don't,
that adds a brightness and elevates the flavor.
sometimes, yes. Sometimes I want to just taste the seafood. I just love seafood that much.
If you're eating,
To me, okay, let me give you a comparison from me. Adding a lot of lemon or just adding stuff like that to seafood sometimes for me is like adding A1 to a steak.
no.
Not to that extreme, but I'm like, I want to taste the steak, not the sauce. And if I put that on there, it overpowers the taste of the steak. For me, that's the comparison I can make when it comes to seafood. I want to taste that crab leg, not just lemon.
Just like if I'm eating fish and chips somewhere, I'll use lemon, or if they have malt vinegar, I'll get malt vinegar to put on there. It helps cut through some of the fattiness of a dish, and it adds complexity to a dish.
It does. And
I don't see it as masking.
do you do it on every bite or just sprinkle over the top? How are
I'm
you
usually doing it over the whole dish when it comes.
Yeah. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to enjoy part of it, and I may put a little on there on different bites, but I don't want it over the whole thing.
I think of lemon with a lot of European food, like a schnitzel,
Yeah.
a wonderful pork schnitzel.
Mm-hmm.
Put lemon on that. I had one of those in Colorado while we were out there. I think of lemon with a lot of Italian or Mediterranean food, Greek food.
Right. Yeah,
You'll-
Greek food uses a lot of lemon.
You'll see that. Like things like chicken piccata. I like a lemon sauce over things.
Yeah, used in a lot of pan sauces.
Yes.
Lemon's used in a lot of pan sauces.
Yes.
Of course, chicken is used with a lot of lemon also.
Yeah, a lot of times you'll see roasted chicken with lemons in the dish.
Yeah.
Something I enjoy doing is grilling a lemon.
Yeah.
Is it adds a little char, smokiness, and it brings out a little sweetness in the lemon.
Yeah.
Not so much see that done with lime.
No. And I will say, seafood that's cooked with lemon, like if it's grilled and has lemon in there, or a boil that's you throw a couple lemons in there, that's great. I love that. I just don't put it on top of it. Favorite seafood lemon combination. I'm going back to seafood again. Sorry.
That's a tough one. I
think mine might be salmon.
Salmon?
Just because sometimes salmon can get a little over, and it can be real fatty.
Right.
And sometimes if it's not cooked super perfect, it can be either over or under a little bit, and that helps it.
I like it over a seared scallop.
Really? Again, just because it's fatty or
yeah. I mean, it's
oily.
Yeah.
I get that.
Or if I'm having some sort of fried piece of fish, I like it with that because, again, it kind of gets through that heaviness of the grease.
Yeah. Okay, backtrack. Pan sauces. Favorite one that has lemon in it?
A lemon caper sauce.
I don't like capers.
Why? It's like pickles.
I'm anti-caper.
Capers are so wonderful. They're just briny little pops of, it's just like a salty explosion in your mouth.
Maybe I've never had a good one, but every one I've ever had is just, I don't know. It's almost like it reminds me of like an olive in a lot of ways.
It's briny like an olive. It's going to be salty, but to me they lean more pickle than they do
I don't
olive.
Get pickle from it at all. But I get where you're coming from with the lemon in that sauce, though.
One of my favorite applications that I've had of that is sort of a raw, I don't know, it was almost a chimichurri style sauce of lemon, caper, parsley, some red wine vinegar, olive oil. I think it was in a what's that apron? Blue apron?
Blue Apron?
There was a steak dish.
Yeah.
They had like roasted radishes and this sauce that went over the steak.
There's very few lemon things that are gonna go on a steak.
Mm-hmm. And this was one of them.
Interesting.
And I really liked it.
Really.
And then of course with a chicken piccata.
Yeah.
That's probably.
Do you put? Okay, let's shift gears to lime for a second, because lime, to me, I think is used more than lemon is in savory dishes.
You think lime is?
I think lime is. And maybe it is just because of what we're cooking, but like, you think of Mexican, you think of Asian, you think of a lot of American, you think of different, you see more like chip brands have lime in it than they do lemon. You're not seeing Lay's with lemon, they're making chili lime and garlic lime. And
well, I think that chili lime is such a popular flavor around the world.
Because that's pretty much the core flavor of Flamin' Hot, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's everywhere.
For me, when we cook taco meat, I'm finishing it off with lime juice. I like that little bit of tang and acidity in the background. We did a Mexican roast this week, shredded beef.
Mm-hmm.
Put lime in that. If we're making a fresh salsa, it's going to have lime juice in there.
Yeah. Yeah, your pico has lime juice in it. Guacamole has lime juice in it.
That is one thing that I would say, in a pinch, I've subbed lemon for, and I don't feel like it's super noticeable in the guacamole. I prefer the lime, but it's one of those that I would say if I didn't have lime and I had to grab a lemon, I think you could sub it in there and it be okay. But
I've never done it. Like, does it give it more of a tang? Does it go extra on tang? Does it even out and it's pretty much the same?
I feel like it kind of evened out. I typically like mine limier than what a lot of people do, as I really like the tang. With the lemon, I just backed off of some of the juice that I used. I didn't use as much of it.
Interesting.
But yeah, guacamole, it's going to have that in there. I had mentioned Caribbean stuff, jerk chicken, things like that. You'll see lime. And then there's several seafood dishes that I've seen from places like Chile that use lime with their seafood.
You can. I know. You'll do a quick pickle with like some not red peppers, but red onion. A quick pickle with some lime. I've done it with cucumber, and different things like that. If you want to make a pickle for something. In fact, you know what? Pickled red pepper with some lime is really good. I don't think I'm gonna hit the button though. I'm tempted to hit it on guacamole though.
I was kind of surprised that you didn't take.
We're doing it. I'm gonna put the guacamole at 4. Team lime. What else we got? Anything else in the savory category?
If I can find my list. Yes, here we go. A lemon tahini sauce. That's another sauce, sort of Mediterranean, that I really liked. You mentioned Asian dishes. I'm not a big fan of Asian food,
right,
but the Asian food that I have liked the most has been ones where it's had lime zest in it, lime juice in it, something like that to help brighten it up.
Yeah.
I really like that. A lemon aioli.
Ooh, yeah.
I like that in fact, we've made that a lemon garlic aioli as a dipping sauce for like fries.
That's very good.
And it's good.
One I just thought of, Hollandaise typically has lemon juice in it.
That is, yes. Yeah. Hollandaise made with lemon juice.
I'm going to put Hollandaise.
Ooh, that's probably my favorite lemon sauce.
I'm going to misspell it, but I'm going to put that at 3. I do love a good Hollandaise. And I still have not mastered it. You've done it and done it well.
Yeah.
You've made it. I can't. I don't know. I have not been able to make it well yet.
Really?
I haven't. And I don't know. I don't know what it is I'm doing wrong, but I'm doing something wrong.
Is it the texture?
It is. The flavor is pretty good, but it is way too runny.
Okay.
Ridiculously too runny. And I don't know if I'm just not. If I'm adding too much, I don't know what it is I'm doing. But yeah, I'm going to take Hollandaise at spot 3.
It's spot 3. I feel like that's almost too low.
It might go 2 when it's all said and done. I know what my number 1's going to be already. So I'm not sure what number 2 sits at. But
Hollandaise, now that you've mentioned it, I think that it should be named the best sauce with lemon.
It's very good.
I don't know that the lemon's something that you really taste it and you think, oh, this has lemon in it.
It's not.
It's a background player.
Right. But it makes it. Like it.
Yeah,
it,
you need it.
Absolutely makes it.
You need it for sure.
I'm trying to think. When you talk about lime, you add that to lime juice or lime zest into your sour cream. Makes a good crema. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very good to go on a taco or a burrito.
I mean, I think it takes sour cream to like sour cream's good.
Yeah.
But you add some zest and some lime juice to it, and it like takes sour cream out of the ballpark.
So much more. And when you get used to it and then you go eat normal sour cream again.
Yeah, it's like something is missing. And a lot of like every plate dishes do that a lot, where they have you mix that. A lot. And that was one of the things I noticed when I was like, I've only got sour cream. I noticed a drastic difference in the flavor of something that we were like, oh man, I'm missing that sauce.
Yeah, you're missing it. You got to elevate your sour cream. If all you've been doing is having normal sour cream on your tacos, kick it up a notch. That's what Emerald used to say.
Kick it up a notch.
Bam.
Bam.
We should do TV chefs as an episode sometime.
Oh, we should.
Or celebrity chefs.
Yeah.
YouTube. Yeah.
That would be great.
That would be a good episode. That'd be a lot of fun.
What about tuna with lemon? Is that something you ever do?
Okay, if it's the canned tuna, I'm not doing that necessarily. I don't put that in my tuna salad. Although,
and see, I do.
I was about to say
that's what I was thinking of.
That would be a great idea.
Yeah, because I like it in there. I feel like it freshens it up.
Yeah, I could see that. I need to try that. I don't think I've ever done that before.
Yeah, I like a little lemon juice in it.
Yeah, I was going to say like a tuna steak or something like that. I could see a little squeeze of lemon maybe on there, but I've never thought about doing that. That would be very good. Yeah, I mean citrus and those, you're not using necessarily. I know you're not again. You said you're not an Asian guy, so you're not necessarily a sushi guy as well.
No.
But you're not going to see lime necessarily used a lot with sushi. I don't even know if Japanese you're going to have a lot of lime there, but a lot of like your mainland China, even like you go beyond just China, but like Thailand, Thai food has a lot of lime in it. Filipino,
Yes.
those out other Asian cuisines.
This is what I meant to mention in the last round, and I was on the wrong screen, but I saw this thing for eggnog lime lassi. So
Okay.
it's an Indian beverage that brings eggnog with lime juice and lime zest. And I love eggnog.
Yeah,
But now that you've said that you drink lemonade and coffee,
it's true.
I feel like this eggnog season, we need to try this. Because my interest is piqued.
It's worth trying. It doesn't seem like it would go as
It doesn't seem that
doesn't
way.
seem like it would work with eggnog.
I
But you're right. I mean, I do like the other. So who knows? Maybe it will. Does that mean we want to shift to desserts now? Are you prepared to shift to dessert?
I'm shifting into dessert mode.
Because I'm going to go with my number one here, key lime pie.
Yeah.
You knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I don't know where you sit with key lime, but that's my number one.
Yes, probably in this category it would be number one. I feel like we named it number one in something at some point.
I think when we did cake versus pie, I think I had it. Which you were team pie. I think that's what it was because you brought me over to the pie side because
Yeah,
I was like, I like key lime pie. I like cheesecake.
Yeah.
You're like, those are all pies. So yeah, key lime pie is delicious. I get it every chance I get. If I'm whenever we go to vacation in Florida, I'm getting some. I usually get when we get there, usually within the first couple of days, I will find a local place and I will get a whole key lime pie to eat on all week long. And every night when we get back to the house or something, I'm eating key lime pie.
I would probably enter. I think I would enter probably lemon meringue pie
Yeah.
as a choice. I think I'll go ahead and take that.
Okay. Where would you like it?
Fourth,
Craig doesn't know how to spell.
it is. I want to say that's the best lemon dessert.
You have lemon bars.
I like lemon bars. I like lemon curd is really what I like. And
yeah.
lemon curd's kind of the foundation of a good lemon meringue pie. And you can do all sorts of things with lemon curd. Maybe I should put lemon curd on there because I'm not a huge fan of meringue.
Right.
Honestly, I always swap the meringue out for whipped cream.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to call it lemon meringue pie and put whipped cream on it, and people can deal with that.
Yeah. That's very good. I'm looking on this list here, and they had lemon gelato.
Okay, see, I don't know that I would put lemon gelato, but I like lemon sorbet.
Yeah. It's very good.
It's a great palate cleanser.
Absolutely. A lemon chiffon cake.
That's good. That's really good. A lemon tart,
A lemon tart.
very
Also
much
very
like a lemon curd again.
Yeah. Lemon blueberry pound cake. Sounds
See,
good.
I think that lemon and blueberry is one of the best combinations of things that you can put together.
It is very good. You're right. Limoncello cream pie. That sounds good.
You get a lime or a lemon pie in front of me, and I'll probably eat it. I'm not real picky on either of those when it comes to a pie
Yeah.
or a cheesecake.
Yeah, I'm looking through. I'm like, any other lime desserts or lemon. If it's a lime dessert, it's probably going to be a key lime dessert. So I'm like, key lime cheesecake, awesome. Key lime bars, key lime. Anything like that is going to be pretty solid.
I think that lemon is more useful in baking.
Yeah,
than limes are.
And that's what I had on some of my notes here. I felt like lemon more used in desserts than lime.
Yes.
It feels like by far. Whereas lime to me is more in savory territory. But, because you can do lemon cookies. But you don't really hear lime cookies.
You don't.
Lime is going to always be in a key lime format for the most part.
I like a lemon Oreo.
Really? I've never had one. That feels weird to me.
It's not up in the best. It's no.
Does it work well with chocolate?
Well, it's a golden Oreo with a lemon filling.
Golden Oreo, got you. Okay. Because in my mind, I'm like, okay, that.
No.
Let's see. What about beyond? Do you have any other desserts?
Where did my desserts go? A lemon pound cake.
Ooh,
is really good.
That's tempting. That's tempting to hit. Do I have any left?
A lemon filled donut.
Also very good.
It is.
Also very good.
I had an
key lime donut.
I mean, I wouldn't turn it down at all. Where did my list go? I had a whole dessert list pulled up, and I've lost it.
This is a blueberry lime slush. That sounds good.
We made some blueberry lemon muffins last year that were...
Yeah, blueberry muffin or lemon in muffins is very good as well.
Or a lemon poppy seed.
Yeah. Yeah, you do some lemon poppy seed chicken.
Lemon poppy seed chicken. I didn't think about that.
Very, very
That's good as well.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Very, very good. Okay. What about some other than food uses?
Okay, that's where it's kind of interesting to see, because both of these have some good uses beyond that.
Yeah.
One that I use the most is at home when we're cooking a lot of stuff with garlic or onions and you're chopping it and touching it and all that, your fingers get to smelling all grubby.
Yeah.
You can take some lemon and rub on there with your soap, and the lemon really cuts that garlic scent away.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Just takes it away.
Yep.
I've heard that for garlic, you can also like rub your fingers on like a
Stainless steel piece of metal.
Yeah.
They'll have like a bar that looks like soap, but it's just metal.
Yeah.
You're rubbing your hands. It's supposed to help get the...
I've always thought like, okay, can I just rub it on my fridge or my sink? Or
I know a lot of people that will rub it on there if they have a stainless steel faucet.
Yeah.
That they'll rub their hands on that.
Really?
And or if their sink is stainless steel, they can rub their hand on that.
Does it work? Have you tried that?
It seems to.
Really?
It seems to help.
The more you know. Okay.
Here was one that I did want to mention. Lemon ricotta pancakes.
Wow.
That was something we tried at a restaurant somewhere, maybe in Nashville a few years ago, and recreated at home. And those are delightful.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting.
With a little blueberry reduction.
Man, this is just making me hungry.
Mm-hmm.
This is just making me hungry. CBSNews.com has this list from, it's been a while, about a decade old, but it's 10 non-food uses for lemons. And this one says that you can remove tough stains from plastic and light-colored wooden cutting boards. So you can remove stains from cutting boards using lemon. Simply, what is it? Use the lemon juice because lemon juice is a natural bleach. I know I've heard people say they put lemon juice in their hair back in the day.
So yeah, it's supposed to help brighten up. Yep.
So that makes sense if it's a natural bleach. Slice a lemon in half, squeeze the juice onto a soiled surface, rub, and let set for 20 minutes. Rinse with water. I'm going to, you know what? Do I have a 4? I'm going to move guacamole. I'm going to move some things around in a little bit, but I'm going to add a non-food use of lemon to my list.
Okay.
Here. And that is if you have a stinky garbage disposal, if you squeeze a lemon or if you use it in cooking, take that discarded lemon, toss it right in your garbage disposal and grind that thing up. Do it with some ice and some salt even. Cleans it up, makes it smell lemony fresh.
When we made lemonade last, I had peeled 13 lemons and juiced them.
Yeah.
And those were in the trash can. And the trash didn't smell. The trash smelled great. It's like, I'm going to stand by the trash can and whiff some of this in. It was wonderful.
I have yet to try putting lemon in my daughter's trash can with dirty diapers. Maybe one of us should try that experiment. I don't know that it would go as well.
It may, yeah, I don't know that it would. Here's one that I do want to take.
Okay.
And that is, I want lemon zest.
Ooh, just lemon zest.
Just lemon zest in
good.
general. And I want it number one.
That's a good pick.
Because I think that, again, there's applications where you want some citrus flavor, but you don't want it to be liquidy, or you don't want just the sourness of the juice. Lemon zest is an underrated ingredient.
Yeah. Can I take lime zest?
It deserves to be there. When we make, because I love to make Mexican rice.
Right.
And we make it probably every week. I make a big container of it. It's stored in the fridge. And I always finish it off after it's cooked. I always put in the zest of a lime into that rice, and it just brings a little fresh pop.
Yeah. I will do lime zest in rice a lot for a lot of, if it's a Asian dish.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's great. It's great in that.
Yeah, but the zest of either of those just punches up the flavor without adding liquid to something or extra sourness.
Yeah. It's super good. By the way, you've got one left. You've got your spot 2 is open.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What is worthy of that spot?
Yeah.
Because I really wanted key lime pie, and I knew that was probably going to be the difficult one to obtain today.
While you're doing that, I'll read off some more of these. Oh, gosh, I just erased. This is what I get for multitasking, y'all. I'm getting old. I can't multitask as good as I used to. I did it again. I'm going to read off some more of these little, not fun facts, but uses for lemon and lime as we go. Of course, you can relieve a sore throat with lemon. Use it in your tea or your herbal tea or something like that. Apparently, it can whiten fingernails. During the winter months, your hands can become dry and nails become brittle. To make them look younger, remove polish and give your nails a good scrub. Then soak in pure lemon juice for 2 minutes. Wash again and pat dry. Apply hand lotion, and you will see your nails be lighter. You can use it to brighten your laundry whites. Again, it's a natural bleach, so just toss it into the laundry. I guess half a cup of strained lemon juice into the wash cycle of a normal load, or just use bleach. I mean, why are you squeezing the juice of a lemon? I guess if you're wanting to make something a little bit tamer, you can. Lemon as a toothpick collector. Be sure to have a few lemons on hand while entertaining. After guests finish their appetizer, encourage them to stick their used toothpicks into the lemon.
Why?
You're just wasting a lemon. You're just wasting a lemon. That makes no sense. That goes on the worst list. Lemon peel as brown sugar softener.
I know that was something. My wife, she has some sugar scrubs for the skin that have lemon and lime zest in them.
Oh, really?
Another
interesting
non-food use for the zest.
Use lemon peels as bowls. So like you scoop out all the good stuff. Oh. Use the end of your lemon as a sorbet.
I saw them take a lemon, hollow it out, and use it for like some sort of like a mousse.
Oh, yeah.
And use that as the serving dish.
That would be good.
Have you ever peeled just a lemon or a lime, just taken all the skin out of it and just had the naked whole lemon there?
I don't think I have.
It creeps Erica out when I skin a lime.
Just creeps her out.
I sent her a picture last week where I skinned a lime. And I mean, it was just this whole naked lime there. And it really disturbs her to see a skinned lemon or lime.
That's funny. Why? Why is it so creepy to her?
I guess it's because it's a fruit that you don't ever see just peeled.
That's true. Yeah.
They're usually sliced and it still has the rind on the outside.
You can use lemon juice to clean the tile grout in your bathroom or laundry room. You can shine copper with lime. Remove soft cheese or other sticky foods from a grater. I didn't know that one.
I don't want
I was
that.
about to say that's
What I do want is, what do I have open? Number 2?
you have number 2.
Yeah, this will fit there. I want lemon garlic parm wings.
That's a good pick. Lemon
That's one of my favorite flavors.
garlic parm. All right. You know, it's funny.
That gets me.
We
said team lime and we picked a bunch of lemon stuff.
there is literally only 2 lime things on this bracket, and you went all lemon. You clean sweep with lemon in this bracket. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? We came in staunch team lime, and we're rolling up in the bracket with 6 of the 8 things are lemon oriented.
I think now the reason that is because I know I use more lime than I do lemon. But the lime is just sort of used as background performers. It's not really
It's not the star of the show.
It's not the star of the show. It's just there to help along.
Interesting.
Supporting role. I don't know, maybe after seeing this list and looking through and hearing a lot of the different things we've discussed, lemon might be able to carry as the star more than lime.
Interesting. That's a good take.
Just looking at how this is panned out.
Yeah.
Because it's not what I went into thinking it would be.
Okay. That's a good take. I'm not going to lie. That's a pretty good take. All right. We have anything else to cover when it comes to lemons and limes?
I'm sure there's something that we've forgotten.
Yeah, I mean, let me go through some of the list for limes, and I'll be honest with you. Looking at this list, or both of these lists, I think in the practical uses outside of food, it feels like lemon and lime can probably be interchangeable because you're working with citrus.
Yes,
and it's got those certain things. You could probably even insert grapefruit and orange and all that kind of stuff too. But this says if you start your day with a warm glass of water with lime juice.
Now that does not sound good.
It apparently it will alkalize the body, fight inflammation, enhance digestion, and promote weight loss. If nothing else, it's hydrating and loaded with antioxidants. You can use a lime to defunk your microwave. Just fill a microwave-safe bowl with half a cup of water, 2 tablespoons of baking soda, half a lime, then cook on high for 4 minutes. I think you could do that with lemon. Freshen up. Garlic, onions, other ingredients can leave our hands stinky.
Same thing I mentioned earlier.
Thing. A spritz of citrus contain pungent fish. The same with your garbage disposal. We mentioned that. Send ants marching. Citrus rind oils contain extract that's toxic to ants.
The ants go marching one by one.
Even dreaded fire ants. So use your discarded lime peels.
I've had an ant issue the last couple of weeks.
Have you? I guess it's
now I know what to do to get rid of her.
Kind of the season, the time of year that may happen. Preserve fresh flowers. 2 teaspoons of lime juice plus 1 teaspoon of bleach.
Wait, what? You gonna bleach your flowers?
That's what it says.
Are you sure?
1 teaspoon each of bleach and sugar to a vase of warm water.
Would have never known that.
I wouldn't have either. The bleach kills bacteria, the sugar feeds the flowers, and the lime juice acidifies the water. Maybe that's what's in those little packets that you get from the florist. Okay. Prime your hair for primping.
Okay.
Click
How?
this to use a recipe. It doesn't.
I'm
tell you.
not going to do that.
This helps. That's all it says.
We didn't talk about soups.
Oh, we didn't, did we?
And I saw this lemon chicken noodle soup. I do like a lemon chicken noodle soup.
Yeah, I do like lemon in a soup.
A lemon orzo soup.
You do lime in some curries and things like
that. Coconut lime curry.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They both have roles to play in the soup game.
The lemon is very soothing if you're sick or something like that.
It is.
We should do an episode on soups.
I mean, it's soup season.
It is soup season. That's what this episode probably should have been. That'll be evergreen for any time in the fall, though.
Lemon rosemary. That's a flavor combination.
Lemon rosemary is very good. Yes.
I'm not a rosemary person, but that's it. Wow. I'm sure that there's something that's getting left out.
I feel like this is as entertaining as this is, having us searching the internet for things about lemons and limes. I feel like we are missing something, but I guess we're not. Okay, we are going to switch gears now, and we are going to. You like how I stall? We're going to listen to some of your feedback.
We love hearing you talk about us. It's time for the best things about the best things. Want to hear your feedback on the show? Email feedback@bestthingspod.com or tap the link in the episode notes to send a voicemail.
Okay, be sure, if you haven't already, go follow us on any of the socials. At Best Things Pod on TikTok, on Instagram. Nobody sees us there on Instagram. Facebook. Believe it or not, we've got a decent little following on Facebook now. YouTube, full episodes over on YouTube. Also, we want to hear your feedback. You can call or text us at 585-BESTIE-5. That's 585-237-8435. Take a moment right now, add it to your phone contacts. That way, anytime you get an idea, you can say, "Hey Siri, text or call the best things," and you can just get right to us, leave us your opinion. We want to hear them. We'll play them on the episodes. I promise you. At this point, if you send it to us, we're going to guarantee to play it on there. So we've got some opinions here. We did an episode. I don't remember which episode this was. Maybe it was Christopher Nolan episode, where we got to talking about spoilers. We didn't want to spoil something. We asked how long is too long to spoil something?
Yes.
And so we put this out on social media, and we got a few comments, and we're going to hear your feedback and then our take on your feedback. Minor Flag on TikTok said, as someone who would not watches streaming, wait longer than, I guess that's as someone who doesn't watch other than streaming, wait longer than a year, please. Sometimes they take a while to become available.
Okay, so he's saying more than a year.
Yeah, he said wait at least a year.
I think that's acceptable.
You think that's okay?
I think 12 months is acceptable.
Gives it time to get to streaming.
Yeah.
John Collins on Facebook says, "I'm pro spoiler immediately."
Oh, that's a hot take.
He's just like,
does he say why?
He said, "Knowing is half the battle."
Okay. I know some people that don't mind the movie being spoiled. It kind of helps them know if they want to see it or not.
So just like going right in with it, just going head first into it. Several different comments on YouTube. If I almost lost it. Oh my gosh, I'm getting old. My eyes can't work it. At Jamie Jones 3177 says, "Just my opinion, but I think 5 years is safer. I know I can't afford to go to the movies almost ever. I also can't afford streaming services. I also can't afford a movie fresh out on DVD." Why are you watching movies on DVD still, my guy? "So I have to wait a couple of years in order to see big releases sometimes. Okay, in all honesty," this is a novel. "Okay, in all honesty, I'm not that broke. Close, but not quite. However, many people are that broke, so just out of courtesy, a spoiler alert at the very least is much appreciated."
5 years is way too long.
I think
if you haven't seen the movie in 5 years, you didn't care that much about it.
Yeah, I think originally on that episode I may have said 5 years, but after hindsight tells me 5 years feels like a long time. I mean, I'm thinking back 5 years ago from right now is what, 2018?
Yeah.
So that is a long time. I think back in the day, 5 years was probably a good, but in the age of streaming, you've seen it probably within 2 years.
If you can't afford to go to the movie and you can't afford to buy the DVD and you can't afford streaming, you probably can't afford internet anyway, so you're not going to hear it get spoiled. So,
At Ty Teff says, "Let's be honest, here in today's social media world, it's easy for spoilers to get out within a day. So trying to make it a year, let alone 5 years, is basically impossible."
That's true.
And then the last one is at Dennis Burdick 682 on YouTube. Says, no. Go to the first showing. Then tell your friends on social media, eating at restaurants and clubbing. Now, why don't I have friends?
Oh, very good.
That's good.
Very good.
All right. So if you want your opinion to be made known to the masses on our lovely little podcast here, be sure to comment wherever you see our posts or leave us a review. We would love your review on Apple Podcast or wherever you're listening now. And like we said, we're gonna promo the merch again. Go buy some merch.
Ooh.
We ready to bracket?
Let's bracket it.
If you want to be the best, you have to beat the rest. This is the Best Things Bracket.
Okay, 6 of these lemon things.
2 lime. Lime is going to have a...
It's gonna have a tough time. But
it has the best chance because that's
Yeah.
one of the best things that
2
exist.
strong contenders.
Yeah, we love key lime pie.
And guacamole. Can't forget the guac. Okay, it is extra though. Lemon zest versus lemon in your disposal. 3, 2, 1. Lemon zest.
Yeah.
Lemon garlic parm wings versus guacamole. This is tricky. 3, 2, 1.
Guacamole.
Key lime pie versus lemon meringue.
Oh, we got a pie matchup.
a pie off.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Key lime.
Lime.
So lime has advanced
Yes.
out of the first round.
We've evened it out because this next one's a battle of the lemons. Hollandaise versus lemonade.
Whew.
Hollandaise versus lemonade. This feels tough. I don't feel like it should be this tough, but it feels tough. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Lemonade. I hate sending Hollandaise home that early.
I know, but I have a lot more lemonade during the year than I do hollandaise.
That's true. That's very, 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 very true. Okay, lemon zest versus guacamole. 3, 2, 1. Guacamole.
Lemon zest.
That was really close.
Yeah.
Really close for me. Lemon zest 1 to 10. 3, 2, 1. 8. Gives it a 16. Guacamole 3, 2, 1.
8.
9. I'm gonna go 1 over. So guac advances. I'm having second thoughts now. Second guessing myself. You know what? We're gonna back it up. I'm gonna give it an 8 too. We gotta go to 100. I don't feel good about that. I don't feel good about that. Lemon zest 1 to 100. 3, 2, 1. 75. Do the math. 75 and 88 is live math, y'all. Welcome to the internet.
Whoop, I messed it up. 75?
75 and 88.
163.
All right, 163. Guacamole 1 to 100. 3, 2, 1.
82.
80 and 82.
162.
Oh my goodness. That means zest on the flip by 1.
That's crazy.
By 1.
That's crazy.
I knew it was. I knew I didn't feel good about it. I knew I didn't feel good about it for a reason. Okay, we have key lime pie versus lemonade.
Oh. This should be the final. This should be the final.
Key lime. Yeah, you're right. Would zest be either of these?
Not in my book.
I don't think it would mine either.
Yeah.
Should we Should we? We have the power to do
We have the power to do it.
Zest, you get third place. Congratulations. We're gonna zip this one to the final. Here we go. Key lime pie versus lemonade. To decide it all, what's better, lemon or lime? The two best things they do, put up against each other. Both full of sugar, both tart, both great on a warm day. 3, 2, 1.
Lemonade.
Key lime. Okay. Key lime pie, 1 to 10. 3, 2, 1.
9.
19. Lemonade, 3, 2, 1.
10.
9. How did I know that was going to
Oh, man.
1 to 100. Key lime pie, 3, 2, 1.
92.
94. That gives it 186.
Yep.
Lemonade, 1 to 100. 3, 2, 1.
96.
No way.
Did we tie?
We tied. 186 to 186. Get out your phone. We're going to 1,000.
Oh,
We
man.
are going to 1,000 for only the second time ever, right?
Yes.
Here we go. 1 to 1,000. Key lime pie. 1 to 1,000. 3, 2, 1.
875.
875 and 900. That is
1775. Is that correct?
Yep, 1775. Good year. Lemonade, 1 to 1,000. 3, 2, 1.
925.
Yeah, Lemonade just took it.
Did it?
I don't even have to do that math.
Let's see how close it was. What did you say?
880.
1805.
1805. Lemonade.
Close. That was close.
Close, man.
30
Woo.
points separated them.
On the 1,000 scale. Wow. Congratulations, Lemonade. I mean, I feel good about it because it is very, very close. I think, yeah, we needed to go to 1,000 on that one. It felt like that was like a heavyweight battle. Speaking of heavyweight battle,
It may be the best thing today, but is it the best thing of all time? It's time for the best thing battle.
we have Lemonade, which, by the way,
Milk, lemonade around the corner, fudge is made.
the episode is lemon versus lime. I feel like we should address, is it lemon or lime?
I think
The bracket says lemon.
based on the bracket,
The number of things in the bracket says lemon.
it says lemon.
I think lemon has to take it.
I think it does. And I didn't see I felt 90%
I did too.
confident
Yeah.
that lime would be
really
what
did
we
too.
said. I still use lime more.
Yeah. But it's not the star of the show, like you said. I think that makes sense. So we have Lemonade versus last week's winner, who knocked off the Super Bowl, November, being the best month, which we still a question mark whether or not that deserved to be there or not. But is the month of November better than Lemonade? This is a weird podcast we host. November versus Lemonade. 3, 2, 1.
November.
Congratulations, November.
I do know that we made the right choice there.
I agree. Yeah.
That was the right one.
Yeah.
You know, last week we let the baby try lemon for the first time.
Did you?
That was fun to watch.
Yeah.
He seemed very interested in it.
Did he?
And
I know the video you sent. I think y'all were both surprised. I think you were expecting more of a, I don't like this face.
yeah, he
was
seemed to
okay-
enjoy
he
it.
was okay with it.
Yeah, he seemed to enjoy it.
We haven't given Ellie straight lemon yet. We've given her a little sip of lemonade, and she didn't make like the big face either. But I have a feeling if it was straight lemon, she would have. She was a little bit more accepting when it had sugar in it. Oh man. We haven't. It's funny. We both had kids, and it felt like we haven't given a lot of updates on our kids since we had the anticipation. We talked a lot. You want to give an update to the people? What, 9 months old?
Yeah, going on 10 months.
10 months.
It'll be 10 months in a few days. So he's Erica says that he says Dada and Mom sometimes.
Yeah. You ever heard it yet?
I hear it. I'm still not sure if he knows what he's saying. She's convinced he knows what he's saying.
Right.
Maybe he is. He will give high fives.
Yeah.
Up high or down low.
That's good.
He'll do that. He's not an eager crawler. He's content to sit. So he's not, just moving all over the place. He rolls.
Right. Yeah.
But
yeah. Fully adjusted.
Still tired.
I don't know that that's gonna ever go away.
I don't know if that does either.
That's the one thing everybody said that was gonna happen, and boy, they were right.
They were right.
Doesn't change.
No.
Yeah, Ellie is how old is she? She's 7 months old, going on 8 now. So kind of similar. They're you're starting to see the plateaus start to happen.
Yeah.
The changes are further apart because she did not like being on her stomach for the longest time, so I don't know when she's going to start crawling either.
He is a bit of a ham. He likes to smile at people.
Yeah.
Anytime we're out eating while we were on vacation, all sorts of places, he would be entertaining the tables around us.
Yeah. I have noticed that's a big difference between both of our kids. Like, you could tell he will smile and laugh and talk to anybody, and Ellie's like, maybe. Let me get to know you first. All right. Well, enough of our jibber jabber. We figured, we should stay to the end of the episode. Maybe, you know us probably, so we'll give you an update. Only people who know us stick around to the end of the episodes. Our one listener, probably one of our family members, has stuck around this long. But all right, that's it. That's all we got. Go eat yourself a lemon. Do you have anything else to add to that?
No.
Go eat a lime.
I mean, I need to know what the people think.
Yeah.
Did we get it right? Lemons or limes? Which one do you use more of?
Did we miss something?
Yeah.
I know we overlooked something.
Mm-hmm.
I know that chicken scampi.
Ooh, yeah.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Covered. Now we haven't missed anything. We got everything now. Okay.
That's a wrap.
That's it. For the best things, I am Craig.
I'm Aaron.
We will talk at you next time. Farewell. Goodbye.
Thanks for listening to the Best Things Podcast. If you liked today's episode, subscribe and leave us a review wherever you're listening now. And remember, connect with us on the socials at Best Things Pod, and you may hear your take on an upcoming episode.